Welcome, virtual hockey campers. We are on the second stick handling session. This will be led by Tyler Moy. He is joining us from San Diego, even though he plays in Switzerland. Tyler's going to show us some soft hands and all his creative skills. I'm going to turn it over to Tyler right now. He's going to take you through his stick handling.
Okay, guys, welcome. Thanks for coming. Today we're going to do a little bit different stuff than what Nate worked on with you guys last week. I'm going to try to combine a little bit of feet and hand connection, trying to get your guys' feet moving at the same time as you stick handle, a little bit of balance involved. And then we're going to move on to some fakes and moves that I went through when I was a kid and I was trying to learn. They're pretty simple and pretty useful moves that you guys can use in a game. I'd say that when we practice all these things, you want to work on trying to keep your head up as much as possible. And you can learn to like feel the puck or feel the ball, whatever you guys are using, without looking at it, knowing where it is on your blade without having to look down on your stick. But you can also use your peripheral vision, meaning I can look straight, but also see down here a little bit in the corners of my eyes and see to the side and see to the side over here. So work on those skills. Those are things that you can always be working on, whether you're on this call or on your own or on the ice. Just try to do things with your head up as much as possible. So without further ado, we'll just start out with a few warm-up exercises just to get your guys' hands moving and just try to follow along and watch what I'm doing. And Pat will watch the chat if you guys are having any problems or have any questions or anything. But obviously I can't hear you guys, so we'll see how it goes here. One thing too that I want to just say is that on this first drill that we're doing, when we're stick handling, try to have a little bit of rhythm with your body. Don't just stick handle with your hands. Try to be weight shifting as you go through these motions. You're going to be skating on the ice while you're stick handling. Very few times in a game you'll be standing still stick handling. So when you're stick handling, you're going to be trying to shift your body just a little bit, bend your knees a little bit, be in an athletic position. And yeah, let's have a good session today. All right, so the first one we're going to do is just dribbles in front of your body. We're getting a little bit of a weight shift, like this. Okay? So everyone can see I'm moving with my body, with the puck. Okay? Now we're going to go on the forehand side, okay? Knees are bent, forehand side. Right on the side of your body. Head up, guys, head up. Don't look down at it. Look around. If you want to get advanced, you can look around in different directions. I'm looking to my left, to my right. Okay, now we're going to switch to the backhand side here. Switching to the backhand side. Same thing. Try to keep your head up. It's hard on the backhand. Look around. Look around. Okay. Now we're going to go start from the backhand side and we're just going to slowly move across in front of us. All the way over to the forehand. Okay, don't look at it. This is testing your peripheral vision to know where the puck is at all times. Cupping the stick with your blade, like this. Cupping the puck with your blade as we go along. Look around. Okay, good. Now, one thing that I just touched on, guys, at the end of there is working on as we're stick handling, our blade isn't staying in the same angle. You cup it with the top hand like Nate was going over yesterday or last week. And really the top hand is the one that's controlling it. The bottom hand is a little bit looser. So one thing I want to work on right now is just stick handling, a little bit of forearm strength with the top hand only, not using your bottom hand. So let's work on that. And try not to look at it. Let's go, guys. It's burning. I feel it. I know it's not easy. We'll go 15 more seconds. Ready? Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. This next warm-up drill, we're gonna set. If you guys have pucks around you, I'm gonna set 4 pucks. You could do it in a triangle if you don't have 4 pucks, or imaginary box. But I'm gonna set up 4 pucks on my stick handling platform, and the goal of this one is to be fluid and smooth around the pucks. If you have a ball, it might be a little bit more difficult, but try to just go in a random pattern. Be creative with it. This is your time to be creative and just get your head into it, and try to go around different pucks, different patterns, make circles around them. But this is just going to work on our quickness in tight areas, okay? So it's okay to look down at it, at the puck or the ball in this instance. But just try to go as fast as you can. Challenge yourself. If you lose the ball, a puck, that's okay. It doesn't matter. So you guys setting up there. I'm going to set mine up right now. Okay, so I got my 4 here. And I'm just going to go in a random pattern. Doesn't matter. Just be creative. So here, 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 like so. And one thing I want you guys to remember is some of the pucks, the two front pucks are a little bit farther ahead of you than the ones that are closer to you. So that bottom hand is going to have to slide up and down the shaft in order to get farther away from you. So when it's farther away, when I got the puck out here, my hands are sliding up my stick, and as I bring it in, my hand slides down the stick. So that bottom hand is constantly moving up and down that stick. Give myself better range of motion. So like Nate was talking about last week, have that bottom hand a little bit loose so you can slide it and change that angle, or change that that grip on that stick. So let's see it, guys. There we go. Push yourself to go quick. Good job, Alex. Here we go, Michael. Good quickness, guys. Good job, Laura. It's okay to mess up too, guys. Good. Yeah, use your backhand sometimes. Good, Josiah. Use your backhand sometimes and maybe toe drag around it. Good, Jesse. There we go, guys. Let's go 15 more seconds. Okay, good. Good, guys. That's it. So yeah, that's the drill that you guys can do. I mean, I think a lot of times when I watch kids on the ice, it's always like a specific pattern of a drill, which is fine. But remember to be creative. You guys have that. You guys probably have all seen the Patrick Kane drill where he has lots of pucks set up on the ice and he's just going in and out of them. So that's one that I love to do personally, and one that I did a lot as a kid. But just try to be creative and like work on that reaction to be able to react to different pucks coming at you, especially if you guys are on the ice and you're moving. It makes it a lot more challenging to go around those pucks. Just wanted to say one thing. Joe, if you tilt your camera down a little bit where your stick is, that way I can watch what you're doing better. Yeah. Okay. Next one is we're going to work on balance. So it's going to be pretty simple to start. We're just going to be standing on one leg, stick handling in front of us. Okay. And when I tell you guys to switch, I'll say forehand or backhand. Then we'll just do dribbles on the forehand, And if I say backhand, we'll do dribbles on the backhand. Let's all start with lifting our left leg in the air and right leg on the ground, balancing, okay? So it'll look like this. So you can put the pucks to the side now, so. Okay, so ready guys? Stick handling in front. Okay, forehand. Bend that right leg too. In an athletic position. Forehands, guys. Okay, backhand now. I can feel the calves burning here. Middle. Forehand. Backhand. Forehand. Middle. Good. All right, guys, same thing on the left leg now. Ready? Forehand, right in the middle. Right in the middle, sorry. Backhand. Look at the puck, look at me. Forehand. Middle. Backhand. Forehand. Backhand. Forehand. All right, good. Good, guys. Are you guys feeling that burn? Not easy. Okay. Ready? So now we're gonna work on the similar thing. I want you guys to hop in place. Okay. We're gonna go back to the right leg. We're just gonna hop on one leg in place. Okay. Then we're gonna switch to the left side, and then listen to my cues for forehand, backhand, middle. Ready? Look like this. Forehand. Backhand. Forehand. Look at the top, guys. Middle. Good. Okay, switch. We're gonna go to the left leg now. Try not to look at the puck at all, guys. Ready? Okay. Forehand. Backhand. Middle. Okay, good. All right. My legs are burning. All right, slight variation now. We're gonna imagine that there's a line on the ground and you're gonna hop from side to side over that line, okay? So a little bit more coordination right now. So left to right, left to right. Not moving very much, maybe 5-6 inches, okay? So same drill, right leg, back and forth with that one foot. Still stick handle, we'll just stick handle in the middle for this. Okay, ready? Make sure you guys cup it on the forehand and backhand as you go. Ready? You got your imaginary line? Start. Try not to look at it. That's up too. Okay, good. Now switch legs, back to the left leg now. Push yourself to sneak into that puck back. Yeah. Good, guys. Good work, guys. Okay, next drill. You guys tired from that? I'm sweating already. All right, so now we're gonna do skater plyos. I'm sure you guys have all heard of a skater plyo, but just in case, without a puck, it looks like this. Here, 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 here. Okay? So what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna do quick dribbles in front of us. Right in front of us as fast as you can. while going skater plyos back and forth. Okay, so it'll look something like this. Okay, guys, as quick as you can, keep that head up. Don't look down at it if you can. Try to get some jump and explosion in there if you can. Good, guys. Good speed on the stick. It's okay to lose it. Good job, Alex. There we go, Michael. Nice, Cole. Nice, Manza. Try to get a little bit more jump, Manza. There we go. Good job, Harlan. There we go. Way to push yourself. Good job, Simon. Quick dribble, Simon. Quick dribble, Simon. Quick. There we go, guys. Good job, Nate. All right, guys, good. Take a break. Okay, this one's gonna be pretty similar to that last one. I know you guys are tired, but keep pushing through. This is the hard part of it. Okay, this one's gonna be pretty similar to the last one, but what we're gonna do is called a crossover jump. So it's gonna be kind of like you're dancing a little bit, but we're gonna try it out, okay? So watch me. So you're just taking your leg. So if I'm standing here, I'm gonna stand on my right leg, I'm gonna cross over with my left. Here, I'm gonna cross over my right, left, right. So stick that now, put it all together. That one's really gonna challenge your balance, and try not looking at the puck while you do this. Try to keep your head up at the same time. Really good job, guys. Attaboy, CJ. There we go, Laura. Nice, Manda. Nice job, Cole. McCray, nice. Nice, Josiah. Way to push yourself, guys. Cross over that foot. Kelly Berkowitz, step over with your outside foot. Like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. All right, good work, guys. Okay. Last leg one. Ready? This one's called the knee touches. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dribble in front of us quickly. Dribble in front of us like we have been. And we're going to go one knee down, up. One other knee down, and up. What that's going to do is it's going to challenge you to get at a different angle of your blade as you get lower to the ground. And you're going to really have to work on that hand-eye coordination to feel that puck on that heel of the stick where you're stick handling. So don't forget to cup it. Forehand and backhand, it'll look like this. Going down, up, down, and up. I'm not looking at it. You can look to the sides. Like that. Good, guys. Work on that leg strength. Good. Lots of good quickness here today. Control that body, tighten that core. Make sure you're not falling off to the sides. Good, Simon. Good job, guys. Keep stick handling even as you touch that knee down. Don't stop stick handling when you put your knee down. Good. Love the quickness, guys. Good job. Good job, Harlan. Good job, Antonio. Nice job, Joe. Job. All right, guys. That's it for the feet and legs. Okay, the last part of this is going to be like half basically is just going to be different moves, okay? So these are all moves that are really simple to use and can be in a game. And I think one thing about the best players are able to do in the game of hockey is be able to be deceptive. So a lot of the best players, they're not just stick handling, and they're not just making the move with their hands. They're making it with their shoulders, they're making it with their head. And that's something that we can all practice and just get in a habit right now. And every time we practice of just being able to sell different fakes, being able to, you know, I could make a move without even stick handling the puck, just going like this. And that would be enough of a move to shake a guy sometimes. So make sure you're using your whole body when we're doing these moves. And try to emulate what I'm doing as I dip my shoulders or dip my head or weight shift my body as I'm going through these moves. So the first one we're going to do is just a quick one. Is just stick handle in the middle, and we're just going to quick out to the side. Stick handle in the middle, quick out to the other side. So it'll look like this. Just work on the quickness. The point of it is to move to one way or the other really quickly. Okay, so look like this. Here. Here. Bring it back to the middle. Here. Bring it back to the middle. You guys see how my whole head is and shoulders are dipping? You see how my whole head and shoulders are dipping into that move? So therefore, once I make that move, I have the ability to go back the other way, and that guy's selling it. So the part that's incredibly important is that quickness. From the middle, the quickness wide to the outside. Really challenge yourself to go wide after the quick dribbles. Good. Good, Alex. Good, guys. Really dip that head and shoulders. You can sink into that with your knees and your whole body weight. Good, Josiah. There you go, Joe. Nice, Antonio. Antonio, dip that head and shoulder a little bit more. Good. Good, CJ. Nice, Joe. Okay. We got the next one ready. That's it, guys. Next one's just going to be called a pull-in move or a toe drag, similar name. What we're going to do is we're going to stick handle in front of us. A lot of the setups on these moves are stick handling in front of you. So stick handling in front of you. Fake wide to the forehand. Dip your head in your shoulder. Pull the puck into your body, to your skates or to your feet, and that's it. So the important part is when you pull it back in, you're really turning your hands over to catch that puck. So it'll look like this. Here. Fake to the outside of my forehand, my head and my shoulder dip. Put on the toe, pull, and catch. So you see how my hands are angled and my stick is angled to be able to catch that puck? So a little bit faster. Stick to the forehand, pull into the forehand towards your feet. That puck's going to end up right next to your feet. Good, guys. Try to hold it there for a second when you catch it. Yeah. Good. Make that move, guys. Make that move here. Straight out to the side, not on an angle, so then you're pulling it back. Straight out to the side and pull in. Good. Okay, guys, we're going to add one variation now, okay? So that move that move in its application would be when you're coming up onto a defender, you come with speed, make them think you're going wide, they bait, they're watching the puck, you pull it in and go around them, okay? At the higher levels, that might not work. So what we have to do is we have to add a second move to this. So this is a great move. You're coming on the defender. You're coming wide. You're pulling it in like you're going to shoot. And then all we're doing is adding to that last move. We're pushing it back out. So I'm coming in on a defender. Here. He thinks I'm going here, maybe wide. He doesn't bite. I pull it in like I'm going to shoot, and I push it back out, and I take the space that he gives me. So be in here. Here, here, push, and then step as you go out. Here, out wide, pull in, step. So really get that separation. Fake, fake, fake. Good. Everything that you're doing, you're dipping that head into that first move, pulling that puck, and then exploding out back to the middle, or back to the outside. Really good job, CJ. Good, Joe. Make sure that move out wide is going straight across your body. Good. Nice job, Josiah. There we go. There you go, Michael. Nice. Good, guys. Really fake that D-man out. If you can, try to keep your head up as much as possible. When you pull that puck in towards you, you're going to think shoot. So try to watch where that defender is. Try to sell shot by looking at that net. Try not to look at it as much as possible. And as soon as you push that puck out, you get your head up so you know what play you have and what ice you have in front of you. Couple more reps, guys. Good. All right, we got the next one up here. That's it, guys. All right, so similar type of approach on this one. Instead of pushing it back out to our forehand, we're gonna go fake to our forehand, wide out to our backhand. So this one I really like doing as I'm coming with speed onto a defenseman. I'm attacking him. I'm attacking right at the D-man. I'm coming in. I'm faking like I'm gonna cut to the middle of or cut wide on my forehand. So here, fake, and I'm pulling that puck straight across my body, not on an angle. I'm pulling straight across my feet, out wide to one hand. Okay, so it'll look like this. Watch carefully, guys. Fake to my forehand, out wide on my backhand to one hand. And it's not going on an angle out here because the defenseman is right here. He can poke check it. So here, fake to my forehand, sink my head in my shoulders, straight across the body to one hand. And if we had skates on, we would accelerate out of it. Okay, let's see it, guys. Quick dribbles in front, fake to the forehand, wide to the backhand. CJ, let it go a little bit wider on that backhand. Let that puck get far away from you on that backhand side. Good. Get that distance away from that D-man by really pulling it out on that backhand side. It'll feel weird to let the puck or the ball go that far on one side, but you'll be skating into it and you'll have a lot more separation. Get comfortable controlling that puck on that one hand. Good, Josiah. You need to see it again, Cole? Good, guys. Explode out of that. See you, Laura. Let's see it, Heron. Harlan. Good, one hand. It's okay to mess up. Let's see it. Let's see it, Kelly. one hand. Let it explode on that left hand there. Okay. Other way there. Okay, guys, good. Okay. So this one is a move that I learned when I was really young and tried to use a lot on goalies. This one's pretty simple, especially at your guys' age. Like, it's going to be tough for goalies to be able to read this. So it's a really simple move, and sometimes the simple ones are the best ones here. So what we're going to do is different than the rest of them. We're going to start by dribbling on our forehand. So I'm going to be dribbling here on my forehand. I'm going to fake like I'm shooting, but I'm not going to really move the direction of my feet. I'm just going to be staying facing you guys. Forehand, my dribbles, fake, catching it on the backhand, pulling it on the forehand straight across my body to my backhand. And if we were on a goalie, we would shoot, but we're not going to shoot. So stick it on the forehand, fake, dipping the head and the shoulders, catching it on the backhand, pulling it quickly to my backhand. So it'll look like this. I'm here, dribble, fake, dropping my head and my shoulders, put it on my forehand, bring it over to my backhand. So a little bit quicker now. Both times when we fake the shot and when we bring it to our backhand, we're dipping our head and our shoulders, really selling that fake. Good. Nice, CJ. Make sure we're not taking it on an angle. Straight across your body after that fake shot. Good, Josiah. Good, Alex. Good call. Try to make that fake quick. Right after that fake shot, you bring it over to your backhand as quick as possible. Good, Joe. Good, Antonio. Try to push it a little bit quicker. Let's see it. Good. Nice work, guys. A few more reps. Okay, that's good, guys. We got a few more here. Ready? So this one is a little bit different. We're gonna face sideways. We're gonna fake. It's basically a fake shot, a pull back, and a pull in. So this one would be, say you get the puck, you know, in maybe around the top of the circle area. The defender's coming out at you. He wants to block your shot. He's gonna lunge for the puck. You're gonna fake, pull back, and pull around. So it'll look like this. I'll stand sideways. So I'm gonna be faking shot this way. So I'm here, dribbling, fake, pull back, pull in, and around. So here, pull back, pull in, and around. Right? Even I messed up. And if you guys can do it with your head up too, not looking at it, it's even better. Good, CJ. Nice, Josiah. Good job, Connor. Remember, guys, try not to leave yourself off balance. You don't need to, just because we're dipping our head and our shoulders, we're not throwing our whole body off balance. So make sure you're staying in control, so you're able to make a move after you make this move and be able to read a play and move your feet. Good, Harlan. Better way to stick with it. Let's see it, Simon. There we go. Pull that back and then pull it towards your feet and around the defender. A few more reps, guys. Keep it up. Okay, guys. This one, we're going to work on sliding the puck underneath the defender's stick. So I don't know if you guys have like an extra chair around or something that's a little elevated that you can lean a stick off of to make like a triangle. But I'm going to set up like a chair. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So I got my chair here. I just put a stick down here, emulating the defender. And what we're going to work on right now is sliding that puck underneath the stick and lifting your stick over. So one technique that you can do to do this is pulling the stick, like we worked on today, pulling the stick through your bottom hand to be able to create that effect to go over the defender's stick. A lot of times when people are making this move, stick handling, and they're keeping this bottom hand glued to the stick. It's when they're having to lift their arms over the stick each time. And a lot of times it's not that quick to be able to do that. So they're making that move and then trying to lift, and they're hitting the defender's stick, and they're not able to catch the puck on the other side. So what I'm saying is, a lot of times you can go here and pull with that top hand, so it goes around. So I'm just going over, under. So my bottom hand doesn't move at all. It's just my top hand pulling the stick over that other defender stick. So Antonio, you shouldn't have to raise your arms at all. Just pulling with that top hand, that bottom hand stays in the same place. See where my bottom hand is? It's not moving. Antonio, the bottom hand doesn't move. You just are pulling. Right now you're like that. You don't need to move your bottom arm. You just pull with the stick and it makes the blade go over the stick. Like you're pulling a sword through the... Just pull with your top hand. Your top hand pulls back. Good, Josiah. Good, guys. Good, Connor. Yeah, that's it, Antonio. Just like that. Yes, exactly. Here you go, Laura. Nice, guys. A few more reps. Okay, guys, last move here. It's one of my favorite ones. All right, so this move is called the backhand flip. And it's a backhand flip to yourself. And I'm a righty, so I like to use it when I'm coming down the left wing on my offside. and the defender's starting to angle me off here. And you see that defender coming at you. They're trying to close you off with their stick. And it's a little bit of a fancy one, but what I'm looking for is that I'm looking for their stick to try to commit to me. And what I'm trying to do is I'm here. I see a defender coming at me. I fake to my backhand, so I fake I'm going wide here. Fake, and I should lift the ball over their stick and catch it on my forehand. So it's here, wide, and catch. So it's flipping that ball in that air, waiting till it comes down and catching it on the forehand. So quick dribbles in front, fake to the backhand, lift to the forehand. Quick dribbles in front, fake to the backhand, lift to the forehand. So you really have to get under it, really turn that blade over on that backhand in order to get air on that ball or puck. It'll be a little bit different, a little bit more difficult for guys using a puck on the synthetic ice. I'm using a ball for this one. On the ice, you'll be able to practice it a little bit better, but this is one of my favorite ones to practice. And I've used it a lot in games, actually, and it works really often because you can kind of chip that puck into a space or an area for you to go skate towards it, and that D-man doesn't have that gap anymore, and you have more separation. But it's a fun one to try, and you can use it on your friends in stick time or at practice, so just be creative with it. Nice job, guys. That was the last exercise we had for the day. Hopefully you guys learned a few things today, and hopefully it was fun. Try to enjoy it, guys. Things take a lot more when you're enjoying it and having fun. And try to practice those habits that I was talking to you guys about earlier. I think some of the most important takeaways are from this session to remember is try to keep your head up, push yourself to get that peripheral vision going, and where you're not needing to look it down at that puck or ball, and just try to feel it. I used to go 45 minutes straight when I was waiting for my sister to be done practicing, where I would just stick handle in a locker room, just play around with the ball. I have the smart hockey ball that I was using. I would close my eyes and just stick handle. I would have my mom, show numbers and have me count different things, and, standing on one leg, closing my eyes, different things like that, spinning around. And that's I'd say stick handling is one of my strongest attributes, and there's no secret to it. For me, it was just, I practiced it and practiced it and practiced it, and I practiced it more than just about everyone else. And that's one of my strongest attributes as a hockey player. And I think that you guys, you have the tools, you have the work in front of you. And I think it's just a matter of being diligent and wanting it and enjoying it. And I mean, I tell you, I loved every minute of hockey that I play, and I love training and I love getting better. And you guys obviously show those same attributes being here today. One more thing I wanted to say on the stick handling, especially in terms of the deking, when you guys are trying to be more deceptive players, is just work on selling those fakes, selling those head fakes. A lot of you guys your age are not going to be doing those types of things, but really try to work on those things by selling with your shoulders, your head, your eyes. When you're shooting, don't just look at the target that you want to shoot at. Maybe look to the left and shoot to the right. So just get in the habit of being deceptive with everything that you do. You watch the best players in the world, Matthews, Marner, a guy that I grew up watching, Datsyuk, Patrick Kane. These guys are all masters of deception. You never know what they're going to do. They're always being super, super tricky. So try to just remember those things. Try to be creative as you can in these drills on the ice. Push yourself, especially in practice. So you guys did a really good job today. It was impressive to see, especially the quickness. I was really impressed by how quick you guys are moving your hands and really pushing yourselves, and it's really great to see.